Hey, how's it going, guys? Garcia here with another portfolio update. So in this video, I'll break down any moves that I made in the portfolio, things I posted on Twitter, and I'll give you guys a shout out at the end of the video. So looks like the pump isn't stopping. It looks like Palantir is still going up, and we have closed above 130K for the first time. So we're at $130,549.59 after hours. So let's get started. It's a pretty exciting day today. So here in the traditional IRA, we're up 2.05% today, up 4.4% in the past week, up 20.1% in the past month, up 48.2% in the last 3 months, up 44.9% year to date and all time. So in this one, no moves in this portfolio. So you'll see here today's return. So looks like Palantir was the one that brought in the most money. $50 on the TSLA covered calls, 54 on Palantir, and 21 on TSLA. Okay, so let's go to the Roth IRA. We're up 1.55% today, up 5.5% in the past week, 22.9% in the past month, 30.8% in the last 3 months, 35.8% year to date, and 35.5% 1 year and all time. So in this account, you'll see the buying power has dropped a little bit, quite significantly from where it was before, and you will see why. So in this account, you'll see there is a new position on Snowflake. And no, it's not because I'm bullish on it. You'll see why. Let's see, today's return. So today's return, it looks like today's winner on this account was the TSLA covered calls. So with TSLA being flat on the day, these covered calls are starting to recover more and more. The longer TSLA stays in this range, the quicker these will start giving back money, and then I could roll up further out in strike and finally get out from under these covered calls. Let's see. So here I bought a put on Snowflake. So I got the idea to use this technical analysis strategy from Dallas Matthew. So you guys should follow him on YouTube if you guys haven't done so yet. Hit him with the subscribe. So he was talking about the 5 EMA and 20 MA bullish and bearish, what is it called? I was going to say convergence, but it's a different word and I can't think of it right now. Dang it. Oh, crossover. So when the 5 goes over the 20, it's bullish. And when the 5 goes below the 20, it's bearish. So you'll see here on the 1-day chart, and looking in the last 3 months, you'll see here the blue line is the 20. The blue line is the 20. And the purple line is the 5. So you'll see here, I think it happened today or yesterday, you'll see that purple line just dipped below. So the 5 exponential moving average dipped below the 20. And I think I just took that as a sign. I saw some bearish articles on Snowflake regarding their data security. And seeing this happen, I kind of took it as a sign. You know what? Let's just see if this strategy is going to work. And I'm going to hold it for a couple of days, maybe 1 to 2 weeks. And because I don't want to get too greedy. And because right now I know Snowflake is really it's making newer lows. But if you look at the RSI, I think the RSI has a ways to go before we get to a bottom here. That's just me with my, kindergarten level technical analysis. I think we still have a little bit to go. So, sorry, Chris, I have to do it. And so far, I'm up $25 on it. So not too bad. What is that percent? Yeah, up almost 9% on that trade so far. So let's see. What I'm not up on is the Celsius. Today, it went up by 3%, but I'm still down 28% overall. Soundhound, today it went down by 21% even more. But thankfully, it's not a big holding of mine. It's only, I think it was only $250. Okay, and I actually bought NVDA. on this account. So I saw that Nvidia was trading at 118, 119, and that's near certain support levels that I've seen and other people have posted about. So I figured, you know what, there's no better time than now to kind of just dip my toes in a little bit. And I also went in the big account. I dipped my toes in there as well, and you'll see how. So I bought 10 shares at 63.91, and I'm up 3.27% on them so far, $20. Okay. In the big account, we are up 1.9% today, up 5% in the past week, 12.4% in the past month, 48.3% in the last 3 months, 50.8% year to date, 21.9% in the past year, and 19.2% all time, a new all-time high. It's exciting times, in Garcia Capital. So I was looking at year to date, how between the lowest my portfolio was on January 31st and now, oh man, earlier today, it was like at a perfect 100%, a perfect double from where it was. But I guess that was when it was more like at 107, 108,000 earlier today. Let's see, what was the high? Oh dang, no, I was at 110 at 9 a.m. So you'll notice the buying power has dipped a little bit by 18 grand. So what did I do? I used $18,000 in margin to do a cash grab on NVDA. So I saw that NVDA was dipping. It was around, when did I sell this? I sold to open this at 11:20 a.m. or 11:30. It was around here. Between here, around 11:25. And I figured, you know what? I think it's not going to go lower than it was just an hour ago. This would have been the perfect time, right? I mean, hindsight 2020 like always. But I figured, you know what? I'm not going to get greedy. I'm not going to wait for this level again. I'm just going to sell some right now. And I'm not going to tie up all of it because I did intend to use this for Palantir. But with Palantir being so damn high, I mean, especially earlier today, it was like in the 29s. I mean, it's 52-week highs. RSI, I'm sure it's through the roof right now. Yeah, the RSI is in the 60s, high 60s year to date, 3 month, 1 month, everything, all the RSI, even in the weekly RSI, I'm sure it's like high as well. So I don't think it's a good time to be selling cash secured puts on Palantir here. And I think that's the change that I do want to make, is I do want to be a little bit more picky with my entry points and be a little bit more flexible with what I sell cash secured puts on, but only limit it to like my top 2 or 3 conviction companies, which would be Tesla, Nvidia, Innovix, maybe if it dipped low enough, and if I saw the fundamentals improving even more. So yeah, let's see today's return. So it's really nice to see $1,500 coming in from Palantir in shares, and none of it being given back with covered calls. Because right now with my covered calls, I would have had to give some of that back, and I would not be up as much as Palantir went up today. I'm up, let's see, total return. I'm up $555 on these covered calls so far. Cash secured put, sorry. So that's good. I could actually, what is it, total percent? Oof, man. Ooh, man. Well, actually, I don't know if that's accurate. I don't know if it dipped just because of low liquidity. Yeah, so I don't want to get too excited. Yeah, I don't think so. I don't think it went down by that much in 10 minutes. But I think, especially with nothing else looking attractive at these levels, I think I would hold on to this to squeeze out more profits, even if it hits certain levels that I normally would take profits on. Like, let's say the 30, 40, 50% thresholds that I have. But that's only because Palantir's up so damn high. I just don't see myself selling puts on it when it's just, it has room to go down before earnings. And I really do want to sell some cash secured puts right before earnings, even if it's at these levels. Because I think even if it stays flat or if it goes up a little bit, those cash equity puts will do really, really well. So, and I was able to bring in around $1,170 in cash. Yesterday there was only like, I don't know, $70 in cash. So now we have $1,200 that we could use to buy more shares of Palantir if and when it dips, or if it's been a while without buying and it's time to average up. You know, I'm definitely not afraid to average up, especially if the picture is looking better and better and better each day for Palantir. All right, let's go to Twitter. I think I'm gonna call it Twitter for the rest of time. Call it X, so I'll call it Twitter, but it's just, for having it for so damn long, it's almost impossible. Okay, where are we at? Oh yeah, I shared that yesterday. Oh man, Chad spitting fire again. You guys need to check him out if you guys haven't done so on Twitter. He works at Palantir. He's a forward deployed engineer, and he is great at breaking down Palantir, especially to skeptics and people who don't know. Like, he's able to really break it down into simple terms, and he's very he's non-abrasive, so he's able to reach out towards people who are very hesitant, very confrontational about Palantir. This dude is awesome. So let's see. I mean, look at this, to end it here. It comes back to the point that we are not trying to compete and look at what others are building. We are focused on being at the edge with our customers, solving real problems. Dude, if that does not get you hard, I don't know what will. But let's see. Here's me talking about the covered calls that I sold on Palantir. And I mean, retrospect, looking back, hindsight 2020, I am a genius trader. You know, I called it. I first saw it. Sign up to my course. So this is me breathing a sigh of relief, knowing that my covered calls did not get blown up today. And announcement for everyone in the channel: tonight at 9:30 p.m. Eastern, 6:30 p.m. Pacific Standard, or 9:30 a.m. Hong Kong time, I will be hosting Cantonese Cat and Danny Chang live on my YouTube channel. So we will be talking about investing, our hobbies, goals, etc. It'll be just like a fun, casual conversation. You know, we could do like an AMA if you guys have questions for us. You know, I could check in the chat and, you know, we could just talk. You know, it's just going to be nothing. You know, I'm not really sure. We don't have like an itinerary or anything. We're just going to you know, see where the conversation goes. But yeah, I'm looking forward to having you guys there. Listen live, watch live. It'll be fun. Here's me talking about Nvidia. At these levels was too juicy not to sell a couple of puts. So I tied up $18,000. I received $1,170, and I only tied it up for 15 days. I think it's an incredible deal for me. Here's Jess hyping us up, which is awesome. Let's see. So this was kind of a play on what Chris Patel had posted a couple days ago on Palantir when it was going down. And actually, I'll show you guys the original. It was Sam posting that's plagiarism, man. I think he's joking. So here he posted this a couple days ago. I could kick the Palantir community in the shins and declare victory, but not going to. Instead, I just want to remind y'all, valuation matters, sector rotation matters, macro matters, tech SL analysis matters. I love Palantir and the company's mission, just not the valuation. And he posted how it was down for that day. And oddly enough, that was when I was buying the freaking dip. So right there, see that little round? That was me right there, buying the freaking dip. So I posted today, after buying the put on Snowflake, I could kick the Snowflake community in the shins and declare victory, but not going to. Instead, I just want to remind y'all, business practices matter, data protection matters, company mission matters, who runs the company matters. And I should have added the last part that he put, I do love Palantir, and just leave it at that. But I kind of erased that last part. So yeah, that's Snowflake today. Even though Snowflake was already down, I kind of bought the puts when it was already down, you know, maybe like 2.5%. I think it was around 2%. So I was only up 1% on these puts. Up 4 buckaroos. I could take profits now and get myself a Wendy's 4 for 4, but I'm not going to. I mean, it's all in fun, you know, Chris. If you see this, don't get mad. All right, the Palantir bulls will get exhausted at these levels. Palantir bulls at these levels. Hold on.
All day like, all night like, let's get it like, let's get it like, let's get it like, all day like.
The guy doing the backflip, that was killing me. And I think that's it. And actually, here, now that when I get to this, I think this might just be my reminder to post my my most recent trade and pin it to the top. But I don't want my highlights tab to get clogged, so I do have to remove some of the stuff on my highlights. All right. Can I just remove this already? Perfect. All right, guys. Well, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you guys later tonight. Shout out to everyone on this list. If your name is not on this list and I have forgotten to add you, please drop a comment. Tell me, hey, I want to make it to the list, and I'll add you. I hope you guys have a great day, and I'll see you guys. Wait, is today Friday? No, today's Thursday, right? Yeah, today's Thursday. So I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one.